ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹੁਕਮਨਾਮਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ today is on ਅੰਗ 554 ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਬਾਈ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ। ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ। ਨਾਨਕ ਬਿਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਭੇਟੇ ਜਗ ਅੰਤ ਹੈ, ਅੰਧੇ ਕਰਮ ਕਮਾਏ। ਸਬਦੈ ਸਿਉ ਚਿਤ ਨ ਲਾਵਈ, ਜਿਤ ਸੁਖ ਵਸੈ ਮਨ ਆਏ। ਨਾਨਕ ਬਿਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਭੇਟੇ ਜਗ ਅੰਧ ਹੈ, ਅੰਧੇ ਕਰਮ ਕਮਾਏ। ਸਬਦੈ ਸਿਉ ਚਿਤ ਨ ਲਾਵਈ, ਜਿਤ ਸੁਖ ਵਸੈ ਮਨ ਆਏ। ਤਾਮਸ ਲੱਗਾ ਸਦਾ ਫਿਰੈ, ਅਹਨਿਸ ਜਲਤ ਬਿਹਾਏ। ਜੋ ਤਿਸ ਭਾਵੈ ਸੋ ਥੀਐ, ਕਾਹਣਾ ਕਿਛੂ ਨ ਜਾਏ। ਮਹੱਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ। ਸਤਿ ਗੁਰੂ ਫੁਰਮਾਇਆ, ਕਾਰੀ ਇਹ ਕਰੇਹੋ। ਗੁਰੂ ਦੁਆਰੈ ਹੋਏ ਕੈ, ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸੰਮਾਲੇਹੋ। ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਦਾ ਹਜੂਰ ਹੈ, ਭਰਮੈ ਕੀ ਛੌੜ ਕੱਟ ਕੈ। ਅੰਤਰ ਜੋਤ ਧਰੇ ਹੋ। ਹਰਿ ਕਾ ਨਾਮ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਹੈ, ਦਾਰੂ ਇਹੋ ਲਾਏ ਹੋ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਭਾਣਾ ਚਿਤ ਰੱਖੋ, ਸੰਜਮ ਸੱਚਾ ਨੇਹੋ। ਨਾਨਕ ਐਥੈ ਸੁਖੈ ਅੰਦਰ ਰਖਸੀ, ਅੱਗੇ ਹਰਿ ਸਿਉ ਕੇਲ ਕਰੇ ਹੋ। ਪੌੜੀ। ਆਪੇ ਭਾਰ 18 ਬਨਸਪਤ, ਆਪੇ ਹੀ ਫਲ ਲਾਏ। ਆਪੇ ਮਾਲੀ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਸਿੰਚੈ, ਆਪੇ ਹੀ ਮੋਹਿ ਪਾਏ। ਆਪੇ ਕਰਤਾ ਆਪੇ ਭੁਗਤਾ, ਆਪੇ ਦੇ ਦਿਵਾਏ। ਆਪੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਆਪੇ ਹੈ ਰਾਖਾ, ਆਪੇ ਰਹਿਆ ਸਮਾਏ। ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਵਡਿਆਈ ਆਖੈ ਹਰਿ ਕਰਤੇ ਕੀ, ਜਿਸਨੋ ਤਿਲ ਨ ਤਮਾਏ। ਆਪੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਆਪੇ ਹੈ ਰਾਖਾ, ਆਪੇ ਰਹਿਆ ਸਮਾਏ। ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਵਡਿਆਈ ਆਖੈ ਹਰਿ ਕਰਤੇ ਕੀ, ਜਿਸਨੋ ਤਿਲ ਨ ਤਮਾਏ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ Maharaj is blessing us with Hukamnama Sahib today. Satguru Maharaj Ji is telling us the greatness, the glory of meeting the true Guru, and how the true Guru graces us within our lives and saves us, liberates us, uplifts us. Satguru Maharaj Ji begins Nanak. Satguru Amrdas Ji Maharaj is saying, Bin Satguru Pete, without meeting and without merging in with the Satguru, the true Guru, Sahib Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, Jag Ant hai. This whole jug, this whole world is engulfed by the and, by the darkness of spiritual ignorance. Andhe karma kamaye. Amara Sahib Ji says that with this veil of spiritual ignorance over their eyes, in this darkness of spiritual ignorance, andhe karma kamaye, in this blindness, they carry out blind karma, blind actions. Everything that person does, when he or she cannot see, Maharaj Sahib is talking about that being who doesn't have spiritual wisdom, that everything that person does is tainted with that ignorance. In the darkness, what good can come of what that person does? Maharaj Sahib is saying that every action is tainted by that darkness, by that complete darkness around of spiritual ignorance. And Maharaj Sahib says, what does the being do in this spiritual ignorance? Sabda siyo chetana lavai. The being doesn't attach lavai, his chit, his consciousness, to the Shabad, to the Guru's word, to the Guru's mantra. Jit sukh vasai man aaye. Amara Sahib says that in this darkness you're stabbing around in all four corners. The naam is where you're going to get sukh. Amara Sahib says that the being doesn't focus on the naam, the name of the Lord, Jit sukh vasai man aaye, from which he can obtain sukh, to vasai, to abide in his man, in his mind. And Maharaj Sahib Ji says, what does the being do? Tamas lagga sada phira. Tamas completely in anger, in all of those lowly emotions. Remember, there are 3 gun, 3 qualities the humble, saintly quality Satogun, the Rajo, the political or kingly, princely qualities, and the Tamo, the dark, the lowly qualities. Amara Sahib Ji says that Tamas Lagga Sada Firah. He Firah walks around, wanders around, Sada, forever and forever, Lagga, attached to thoughts of Tamas, lowly thoughts, thoughts full of anger, actions full of anger. Ahanas Jalata Bihai, Ahanas day and night, Bihai, he passes his days, Jalat, burning away. Day and night, that fire is just added to more and more. Jyotis Bhava Soti hai. But Maharaj Sahib Ji tells us, Jyotis Bhava, whatever pleases the Lord, Vaheguru, Soti hai, that is what happens. Kahana Kishu na jai. No one else has any say. No one can say, oh, Vaheguru Ji, don't do it like this, do it like that. What Vaheguru Ji is going to do happens through their command. And no one can say anything about it. Maharaj Sahib Ji goes on to say, Sati Guru Purmaya. Maharaj Sahib Ji is telling us that Satguru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj Purmaya told me this. Kari eh kareho. That do this kari, do this job, do these things, these actions. And what actions are they? Guru Dwara Hoeka. Dwara, through the Guru's wisdom. Hoeka. And at the Guru's door, from which we get the word Gurdwara. Through the Guru's wisdom and at the Guru's door. What are we meant to do? Sahib Samma Leho. Meditate forever and forever. Samma Leho means to meditate upon Sahib, upon the Lord and Master. Through the Guru's wisdom and at the Guru's gate. This is what is meant to be happening in our Gurdwara, Maharaj Ji is telling us. And Maharaj Sahib Ji tells us, Sahib Sada Hajoor hai. Do not think that your Lord and Master is far away. He is Sada, forever, Hajoor, with you. And ever present at all times. Par main ke chhaud kat ke. And through the Guru's grace, through the grace of the Satguru, Maharaj Sahib Ji says that the Guru cuts through the chhaud, the veils of Param. Now we've talked about Param in previous kathas. Param means believing that something is that which it is not. In the darkness, looking at a rope and thinking it's a snake, that is Param. When the morning comes, the sun rises, we realize it was just a rope. In the same way, Maharaj Sahib Ji says that all the Param, all the doubts that this world will remain forever, that it is eternal, Maharaj Sahib Ji, the Guru, through their Amrit Bani, through their immortal words, cuts through all of these doubts. Antar Jod Tareho. And what does the Guru do? Antar, within us, Tareho. Maharaj Sahib Ji instills this Jot, the understanding that the Jot is within us, the understanding that that light of God dwells in each one of us. Harika Naam Amrit hai. The name of the Lord of Vaheguru, of Hari, of the nourisher of all, is Amrit, is immortal nectar, is the elixir of immortality. Daru eho laeho. And the Guru is the true doctor. And what does he treat us with? The Daru, the medicine of the Amrit Naam, the medicine of the immortal nectar of God's name. That is the medicine which the Guru blesses us with. And Maharaj Sahib Ji is telling us, eho laeho, take this medicine. And alongside this, alongside meditating upon the Naam, Satgur ka paana chit rakho. At all times in your chit, rakho, focus upon, in your consciousness, the paana, the commands of the Guru. What the Guru wants you to do, not what your mind wants you to do. Maharaj Sahib Ji says, remember and think about what the Guru wants you to do. Sanjam sacha neho. And when a doctor gives you a medicine, he says, eat this medicine 3 times a day and stay away from this food, that food, and make sure you don't do this or you don't do that. And that is called sanjam. That is the discipline which the doctor gives you. That don't do this, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Alongside giving you the medicine. The doctor gives you the medicine as well, and alongside the doctor says, do this, do this, do this. And Maharaj Sahib Ji says that that lists of what to do and what not to do is the hukam, is the command of the Guru. And Satya Neho, have true love for this. And this will be the discipline alongside the medicine. Nanak, Satguru Maharaj, Guru Amar Das Ji says, Aitha Sukha Andar Raksi, that the Guru Raksi will keep you in Sukha, in complete peace. Agga Harsyon Kel Kareho. And forever you will Kel Kareho. You will be blessed with merging in with that Hari, that Vaheguru, who is the creator of all. PAUREE. Satguru Maharaj Sahib Ji goes on to say, Ape Par 18 Banaspat. Vaheguru Ji is pervading through all of the Banaspat, all of the vast varieties of nature, through every plant, through every being. Ape Hi Phal. Maharaj Sahib Ji is the one who makes them all bear fruit. And if we look at this in another way, Maharaj Sahib Ji is the one who pervades through all of the plants which are like the human beings who are like plants, who are all seeds. And Maharaj Sahib Ji is pervading through all of them. Ape Hi Phal. And Maharaj Sahib Ji is the one who blesses some with the phal, with the fruit of Brahmagyan, of complete consciousness, of spiritual knowledge of the Lord. Ape Mali. Vaheguru is the gardener who looks after all, who looks after the gardens of the world and all of the people who are like God's garden. Maharaj Sahib Ji is the one who looks after them. Aap sab sinchai. Vaheguru himself waters all of these plants, and through the Guru's grace and the Guru's command brings the minds of the Gurmukhs to life with the water of the Upadesh, of the command of the Lord. Ape hi mohit pai. And Vaheguru Sahib Ji is the one who enjoys all of the fruits of these plants himself, sitting within the Brahmagyani, sitting within the God-conscious being, tasting the essence of Brahmagyan, tasting the essence of complete spiritual knowledge, of complete unity with the Lord. Ape Karta. Vaheguru is the creator. Ape Bhukta. Vaheguru is the one who enjoys. Vaheguru is the one who has created all. He is the one who sits in the Brahmagyan, he sits in the God-conscious being and enjoys this ras, this essence of spiritual knowledge. Ape de Devai. Vaheguru is the one who blesses us with this gift of spiritual knowledge. And Devai. Vaheguru is the one who sits in the Guru and Devai and gives us, brings us to meditate upon and receive this spiritual knowledge. Ape Sahib. Vaheguru himself is the Lord. Ape Hereafter. Vaheguru is the true protector. Ape Rahya Samay. Vaheguru Ji is pervading through all Samay, through all places. Jan Nanak Vidiyai Akhe Har Karte Ki. Satguru Maharaj Sahib Ji says that I speak, I praise the glory, the Vidiyai of Har Karte Ki, of that Vaheguru, the creator of all. Jis no til na tamai. Who doesn't even have a til, doesn't even have one smallest, tiniest amount of tamai, of any greed within, and tamai, any tamogun, any of those lowly virtues, any of those lowly qualities. Maharaj Sahib Ji says Vaheguru Ji is beyond all of that. If we were to believe, oh, Vaheguru is the enjoyer, and as the enjoyer must get greedy, no, Maharaj Sahib Ji takes us out in this last line, Jis no til na tamai. There is not even a til, not even a small amount of any greed or any of these lowly qualities in the Lord, in Vaheguru. Satguru Ji Maharaj tells us Vaheguru Ji is beyond all of them. And so in this Shabad today, Maharaj Sahib Ji is telling us the glory of falling to the feet of the Guru and meditating upon what the Guru says, the Guru's hukams, the Guru's commands, the Guru's bana. Take the medicine of the name of the Lord and keep the self-discipline of following the words of the Guru. And Maharaj Sahib Ji says that God will bless you. Ape Sahib, Ape Hereafter, Ape Rahya Samay. Jan Nanak Vidiyai Akhe Har Karte Ki. Jisno til na tamai. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.